Today I'm going to do a video on the Square Golf Launch Monitor Sapphire GC virtual course. I'll let you know right up front, the video is probably about an hour long. It's going to be all 18 holes. And I'll probably talk about a couple other things like some upcoming videos that I want to do. And also, do some talking about the Players Championship today. Not a whole lot, but definitely want to bring that up today. So yeah, so this video is going to be Sapphire GC Square Golf Launch Monitor virtual course. I'll show you my scorecard. There's my scorecard. It's a par 72. I shot an 89 today. I thought it was a really tough course, especially not being able to use a driver. I can't use a driver in my sim. I'll hit my ceiling. But I did pick up a used Ping 425 5 wood that I'm able to use just barely. If I do swing that wrong, then I will hit my ceiling. But I was able to use it for the most part today. Didn't get as much carry out of it as I wanted to today, but it definitely was something I used today and helped out. So there's my scorecard. Hole number 5 was really tough on me. Shot an 8 for a par 5. And also hole number 14, I shot a 6 for a par 3. I ended up with an 89. I broke 90, so I was happy about breaking 90 on a par 72. But we'll get into the course right now. So this is hole number 1. Hole number 1, Sapphire GC. 377 yards to the pin, 1.7 yards up. I will be using my 5 wood. Starting off with my 5 wood. That's a pretty normal flight for me, left to right. I changed my target line a little more to left. Sorry, I don't have my carry distance in there. I carry that probably right around 195 or something like that. Not a fantastic strike, but I'm in the fairway, so I'm okay with that. Got 183 yards into the pin for this par 4. Half a yard up. I'm adjusting my target line. Probably going with my 6 iron here. Not sure if I'm going to be able to carry this. I doubt it very much with that wind coming at me. And I don't carry it. I end up leaving it short. So I got 19 yards to the pin, up 1.2 yards. I'm going to use my lob wedge. Probably got the ball a little bit in the front of my stance. Probably like to carry this around 15 yards. I hit it off to the right, but I mean, all in all, it's not too bad. So I got a 10-foot putt here, a little bit uphill 1 inch. The greens are set to 10. I did find the greens pretty tough to putt on today. And I also got a 4-foot concede circle. So right now I'm just thinking, okay, get it into concede circle, get out of here, have a bogey, and not too bad of a start. So I can take that for a start. So make a putt, make a decent putt, a little short. But I walk away with a bogey. So pretty happy with that, or satisfied with it, you know. So I'm moving on. We're moving on to hole number 2, 510 yards, par 5. Elevated 3.7 yards. I got a nice wind coming at me, 11-mile-per-hour wind coming pretty much right at me. I've got my 5 wood. Going to use that bunker as my target line. Hopefully I can get my natural shot shape here, left to right. Not expecting to carry this 5 wood very far with that wind. Not a bad strike. I carry that probably around 195 or something like that. Just in the first cut of the rough. So now I've got 333 yards to the pin, up 1.7 yards. Probably going with my 5 wood again. Still got a strong wind coming at me, 11 miles an hour. Left to right. Again, I'm not expecting to carry this 5 wood all that far. Would like to carry it in the 190s. Don't get a real great strike on that 5 wood. I carry it, in the 160s. And I'm left with 167 yards, 167 and a half yards to the pin, up 2.6 yards. 167 yards. I'll probably use my 6-iron here. Might aim it left, kind of at that bunker, right side of that bunker. Yeah, I'm moving my target now. I can tell that's not a great strike, and I'm going to end up being short. Well, short. Yeah, that wasn't a great strike at all. I carried that in the 130, so terrible strike, but 36 yards to the pin, up 3.1 yards. I'm going to be using my lob wedge here. Happy with that. Happy with that shot. Definitely got a chance for this putt. 6 feet, pretty level ground, slightly uphill, right to left. I should move my target line maybe 2 or 3 clicks to the right. Make a good putt and walk away with my par. So happy with that. Moving on to hole 3. Hole 3 is a par 4, 421 yards to the pin, down 5.3 yards. Got a wind 8.5 miles an hour, moving right to left. Adjust my target line to the left side cut. I'd like to get my carry, my left to right carry here. That ball has a pretty straight flight. Carried in the 190s and got it in the fairway. So okay with that. 224 to the 224 to the pin, 4.4 yards down. Still got that right to left wind, 8.5 miles per hour. Definitely, probably with my game, like I don't know what the what color of tee off blocks I should be playing. Sorry, I'm just getting a little fog on there. And oh, I strike that right into the OB. I didn't even take that in consideration, taking a look at that. So now I was probably using my 5 wood there. I'll probably club down now. I think I clubbed down to a 7 iron here. I'm just going to leave it short of that OB. Yeah, but so like leave it short of the OB. This is a par 4 hole, so I had, what did I have? 200 yards coming in on my second shot. So I definitely, whatever these are, I would have to move up. I'd be playing too far back. I wouldn't even have a chance at this course, so I'd be playing too far back. So I'd have to move up in blocks. I heard the other day, get a nice strike there. Got it into the concede circle, walk away with the double bogey. But that was a nice strike there. So I heard the other day, if you're playing like a par 4 and you have anything over, you're hitting like over an 8 iron, so 7, 6, 5 for your next shot into the green, you are playing from the wrong tees. You need to move up. So I don't know what tees these ones are, but definitely if I would, whatever they are, I would have to move up a couple tee blocks because I definitely didn't have too many second shots coming in that were an 8 iron or less. Didn't get a great strike on that one. That was my 5 wood. I carried that 160 some yards. Not a great strike at all. I'm in the rough now. I think this is a minus 20% deduction, so playing like 195, 193, playing well over 200. So no way I'm getting this there for my second shot. I'm just going to probably try to knock it up there. Get a decent strike, not great. Carried that 90 some yards, not very far at all. But I've got 101 yards into the pin, up 1.1 yards. Cheers. 101 yards. Probably, what's the wind? Wind's coming at me right to left. 101 yards. I'll probably use my gap wedge. Not a good strike. Only carry that 80 some yards short of the green, and I'm left with 19.5 yards. This is up almost a yard. Not really sure what's going on with the green. I can't really tell by the heat map. It's definitely looks like it's definitely going up a little bit. Oh, get a nice strike here. Oh, a nice job. I saved my par there. Saved my par there with that little chip in. Woo, nice job. So I'm moving on to hole number 5. Hole number 5 was a really tough hole for me. Didn't go so well, but let's take a look at the players. What's going on today with the players? Right now we got Oberg leading with minus 12. He's through his third hole, and we got Bridgman -9. He dropped a stroke. He's through 6. We got Shuffle at -9 through 3, and Rose at -8 through 11. I'm really pulling for Justin Thomas. Justin Thomas is through 5. He's -8. So he's 4 off the lead. So Justin Thomas is who, being back from injury, that's who I'm pulling for today. I hope he can have a good round and get closer to the lead. But Oberg is looking fantastic. He's playing. That guy is a machine. He's a great striker of the ball. So we'll keep an update on that, see how that's going. So hole number 5. I think I'm on my 4th shot here. I think I'm on my 4th. 178 into the pin, up 3.8 yards. Got a decent wind behind me. Right to left, 7.3 miles an hour. I'm adjusting my target line. Kind of hoping my natural carry, my natural flight left to right, I'm hoping I can carry it over this water. Probably going to use a 5-iron. Not real confident about this shot. I don't get a great strike on it and ended up in the hazard, in the water. So I'll take a penalty for that. 55 yards to the pin, 1.2 yards. Green's got an elevation of 1.2 yards. So you can tell by the heat map over there on the right. It's blue at the front of the green, and then it goes from a blue, light blue, to a darker green. That's just telling you there is a change in elevation. In this case, it's an elevation of 1.2 yards going up. So I'll have my lob wedge here. Carry that way too far. Carry that way, over the green. This hole is really starting to come apart for me. Well, it came apart for me earlier, but again, I'm just going to use my lob wedge. I'm not sure if I adjust my target line here. I should adjust my target line. No, I don't. Not a great chip, but, for green speed of 10, the greens I thought were really tough. But that chip wasn't any good. I carry that way too far. So adjusting my target line now. 19 feet to the pin, up 2 inches, right to left. Make a decent putt. Get into the concede circle for my triple bogey. So that was a tough hole. Shot an 8 on that hole for a par 5. So moving on to hole 6, par 4, 357 yards, down 7.7 yards, almost 8 yards. Adjusting my target line to the left. I got a wind left to right, 6.4 miles per hour. Should help out if I can make decent contact with my ball fight left to right. And I keep it in the fairway. So yeah, so on the right side of the fairway, I carried that 190 something, my 5 wood. I should carry my 5 wood a little bit further than that, but it is what it is. So got 155 yards into the pin, down half a yard, adjusting my target line to the left side of the green. 155 yards, probably going to use my 8 iron. I'm in the fairway. I get nothing on that. That just holds a straight flight and puts me in the rough left hand side of the green. So got a 14, almost 15-yard chip shot here. Going to use my lob wedge up 0.3 of a yard. Probably would like to carry this right around 10 yards, but I carry, oh, you know, I carry that. I get some nice run out with that. I'm glad I didn't carry that 10 yards. I'm glad I got some great run out with that for my par. So happy with that. Par three, for me, this is a long par three, 186 yards. Uh, Down 1.6 yards, and I've got a wind left to right, 8.7 miles an hour coming at me. Probably going to use my 5 iron here. Get an okay strike on it. Carry it 170 some yards, just short right of the green. And now I just got a 12-yard little chip here, up point half up almost half a yard. I'm going to be using my lob wedge here. Okay, not great, but I still got a par putt here, 12 feet, almost 13 feet. Not doing too much, a little bit uphill, 1 inch, maybe a little bit left to right. I might adjust my target line here. Not a whole lot because I don't think it's going to do a whole lot. Just left side of the cup, and I strike that right through the casino. Like I said, I thought 10 stimp greens, they were tough. So now I want to get my bogey, almost 6 foot putt, little bit right to left. Oh, I just catch the left side of the hole and drop that in for my bogey. So opportunity lost there. Could have had a par. Made a terrible putt, first putt, but wasn't a 3 putt. So happy about that. Hole number 8, par 4. 338 yards, down 3.2 yards, wind coming right to left. Good wind, 10.3 miles per hour. Not sure if I adjust my target line here, if I just keep my target line, hoping the wind will knock this down. No, I didn't adjust my target line there. So, I don't make it over the hazard. Not even close to making it over the hazard. So 190 yards now. I mean, 177 yards. I don't even come close to making that hazard. So now I'm 177 yards, almost 178 yards, down 0.6 yards. Still got that strong wind coming at me, 10.3 miles per hour. Probably got a minus 20% deduction. So this is going to be over 200. Probably just decide to lay this up. Don't think I laid it up. I think I was probably trying to go for it right into the bunker. So a bunker shot is a minus 40% deduction. So 17, 18, 19, 25. So playing like 25 yards, 26 yards with a deduction. I'm just going to use my lob wedge here. Hopefully I can just punch this out, get it on the green. Hold it, hold it, hold it. And it just rolls right to the fringe. But I'll definitely be putting this one. So I got a 13 foot putt, up 2 inches. right to left, probably adjust it 2 or 3 clicks. I just missed that putt. One more click and I would have had that putt, but walk away with a double bogey there. That was tough, but another opportunity loss. So I got 100, hole 9 here, got 142 yards, down 9.5 yards. Par 3, wind coming right to left, 6.7 miles per hour at me. I think with that wind coming at me, I think I used my, I'm not sure, but I think I used my 8-iron, flew that over the green. So now I got 31 feet, pretty level ground. It's not doing a whole lot, looks like. So I do adjust my target line a little bit left. Just going to use a lob wedge here. Pretty level ground. Probably taking me a while because I'm probably debating between putting this and chipping it. I did change that, so I went with a putt. I used my putter and I got it in the concede circle. So I was pretty happy with that putt. Allowed me to get a par there. So glad I changed it from my wedge to my putter. So I'm just going to pause this for a second here. And I'm going to show you something, what I'll be doing a future video on, future couple videos on, and that is going to be my Alford. So I've had my Alford now for 3 years. I love this thing. If you're in the market for an electric cart and you want something that's reliable, that you can count on, the Alford V2 is a fantastic electric cart. So you can use it. You can use it for, I'm going to move to this side here. There are different carts that it attaches to, and what you have to do is you have a cart, go to the Alford website, take a look at it, and they'll have brackets that they can sell you for your cart. If your cart is, I think they've got like 10 to 12 carts that you can use to get your cart to fit the Alford. You need specific clamps for specific carts. So I've had, like I said, I've had my V2 for 3 years now, and this thing is fantastic. It works like a workhorse, and it's outlasted my cart. So the cart that I was using was a Rovic, and that cart is pretty much done. So I needed a new cart. So from Alford, what I did is I ordered the Omni cart, and then I also ordered the V2 Pro upgrade kit. So the V2 Pro is a speed lock system that goes underneath the Alford and will lock your cart in. So it takes less time now. I don't know for sure but whatever the research I've done on it, takes less time is going to get your cart loaded and onto the Alford. So basically, the Omni cart now will attach to my Alford when my Alford is extended, and then the speed lock are a couple of wheelie bars that go under the V2, pop out and clamp your cart into place. So I love the Alford. It is fantastic. Like I told you, this thing is a workhorse. It's it does a great job, and I've had this thing for 3 years, no problem. Remote control, and I'm looking forward to upgrading it with the new Omni cart and also the V2 Pro. I'm also going to be doing a another review in the future on this rangefinder I picked up off of Amazon. The Best C laser rangefinder. All the videos I watched on it seemed pretty positive, so looking forward to using that. And I'll get a review video on that. And in the future, I'm also going to be doing one of the golf app, smartwatch golf app. I'm not sure which ones I think I'm gonna do Club 15, and there's another one I'm taking a look at. I can't remember, but I'm going to be doing a review on those once I decide which one I want to go for on a paid service. Going to be about $50 some a year for that. But once I decide that and start using it, I'll let you guys know. So we'll get back to the I'll get back to the Square Golf launch monitor. We are going to go here, close that one out, and we're going to go back to play. Oh, move me, going back to hole 10. Nine, hole 10. So hole 10, 386 yards, down 0.8 of a yard. I've got a wind coming right to left, 8.7 miles an hour, and be using my 5-wood to tee off. If you like this video, if you want to see more videos of it, more videos of the Square Golf launch monitor courses, just let me know. I'll put more on. I play in a Square Golf launch monitor league on Discourse. I can't remember the guy's name that organized that, but I just want to say to him, thanks a lot. It makes it a lot of fun, pretty interesting. So thank you very much for doing that and for taking the times. But if you like this video, I'd appreciate a like, subscribe, a comment. If you have any questions, definitely please put your questions in there. I'll do my best to answer them. But yeah, I would really appreciate it. Currently, a pretty small time. Currently, I've got 47 subscribers. I would love to get to 50 and be able to start do live here on with my golf content. So if you could subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. Like, ask any questions, comment, really appreciate it. But back to the course. This is a par 4. I am now, I think it's saying I've had 3 strokes into here. So this is my 4th stroke from a bunker. It's going to be a minus 40% deduction, 17 yards to the pin, up 1.1 yards. I like that. I was okay with that out of the bunker. Anytime I can get it on the green out of the bunker, I'm happy with that. So this is now a bogey putt, 12 feet, 12 and a half feet, pretty level ground, a little bit uphill. Probably click that out 4 or 5 clicks. Um, 12 foot, 12.5 foot putt here. Would like to make this for my bogey. Hold on. Oh, okay. I kept it in the concede circle, so walk away with my bogey. So I'm happy with that. I mean, yeah, I'm okay with that. Going to hole 11, par 4, 413 yards, 1.9 yards up. Got a decent wind, 7.7 miles per hour, right to left at my back. I'm going to use my 5 wood to tee off here, just setting up my target line. Hopefully I get my natural flight of left to right, but this thing stays straight, straight, straight. Got a decent carry on that one. Carried that, I think, a little bit over 200. I think the wind helped me out there, but now I'm in kind of big trouble here. I got 194 yards to the pin, up 4 yards. Wind still behind me. I can't remember if I decide I'm going to try and go for this or just move it out to the right. Yeah, I'm going to move it way out to the right, stay away from these trees. Just try to get back in the fairway and get a bogey. I'm probably going to use, like, I can't remember what I used, sand wedge, gap wedge, just to, I think, to try to knock it out there to the fairway. Didn't get a great strike on it, but got clear of the trees. 133 yards to the pin, up 4.3 yards. Still got that wind behind me. Probably using a pitching wedge here. Hopefully I get a little bit of help out with the wind. I think pitching wedge, or I could have used a 9, but didn't really matter because it wasn't a great strike. I only carry that 100 and something yards, not far short of the green. So now I've got 30 yards to the pin, up 2 yards. Definitely going to use my lob wedge. So this will be my 5th shot coming in. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh, got it in the concede circle. So sorry, that was my 4th shot coming in. So got in the concede circle, got away with a bogey. Okay with it after that tee shot. We are now at hole number 12, par 3, 170 yards, 3.4 yards down, and a 6.4 mile per hour wind coming right to left at me. I'm going to take a look at the players. So it looks like Oberg dropped a shot there. He's now at minus 11. Bridgman, Cam Young, Schoffel are all sitting at minus 9. How's Justin doing? Wow, Justin must have. Oh, it looks like he had a bad hole. Oh, yeah. So Thomas's job dropped to minus 5 through 7. He's plus 3 today. So looks like he had a hole he just struggled with. So he's going to be like 6 shots off the lead now. Come on, Thomas. But yeah, so Oberg is still leading, minus 11 through 5, and he's +1 today. Yeah, so he dropped a shot. So anyway, so on the green now, 10 feet, pretty level ground, maybe a little bit uphill, a little bit right to left. Probably got my target line right on the right side of the cup. Make my putt. Nice putt. Happy with that putt. So walk away with a par. Hole number 13, 448 yards, up 6.7 yards. Going to use my 5 wood. Got a wind right to left, 8 miles an hour. I make an adjustment on my target line. So yeah, this is the Square Golf Launch Monitor, one of the virtual courses. Yeah, happy with that strike. I'm in the fairway, so happy with that. Sapphire. So this is a Sapphire course. You know, I like it. Like, you got the mountains in the background. The graphics are okay. For me, Square Golf Launch Monitor is fantastic. It's all I need. I've never played with GS Pro or anything like that. Just always use the native software of the Square Golf Launch Monitor. But I think they're fantastic. I think it's fantastic, Launch Monitor, and lots of courses on there. They're not based on any real course. They're all virtual courses, but I think they're fantastic. So second shot there, pretty happy with that. Get it up there. I'm still in the fairway. But yeah, the Square Golf Launch Monitor is fantastic. Talk about it all the time in my videos and how much I love it. And I just think it's a fantastic. They will be coming out with a new monitor called the Omni coming out. I don't think it starts shipping out yet, but it should be pretty soon. Looks fantastic too. I did a video on that, what I thought maybe the pros and cons were, but I carry that over the green. I don't know what club I used there, but carry that over the green. And, you know, for a par 5, I was happy with my first 2 shots. I thought I should have been able to hit that green. I don't know what happened there, but yeah, so now I'm just going back. I'm ping-ponging back and forth. This is over the green again. 8.5 yards, down 0.1 of a yard, and I just chunked that chip. But I want to make this putt, and let's just get out of here. Left to right, pretty level ground. Probably going to adjust this 3, maybe 4, 5 clicks out. 3, 4, yeah, probably about 5 clicks out. Should be a pretty good little pace left to right. 7 feet. I make the putt. Make the putt. I get out of there with a bogey, so happy with that. I mean, really happy with my first 2 shots. Wasn't happy with my third shot going over the green, but it is what it is. So now we're on to hole number 14. This hole was a tough hole for me too. Par 3, 163 yards, up 2.6 yards. Got a nice wind behind me, 6.3. Feeling pretty good about this hole. I really like this hole. I think it's going to be great for my flight. I position my target line left side of the green. Hoping the wind can help me out here with my natural, but I keep a pretty straight target flight line, and I all in all, that was a pretty decent strike. I just didn't get my left to right. It held a pretty straight line. But besides that, it was a pretty good strike. Now I'm 20 yards out from the pin. It's elevated at 1.7 yards. I'll be using my lob wedge here. I think I chunked this if I remember correctly. I don't think I was feeling good about this shot at all. Sometimes I find it pretty hard on the square though. Like one of the drawbacks, like, and probably it's the same with all the simulators, just trying to, visualize the actual distance. I know it says 12.7 yards to the front of the green, but for me, it's still sometimes just really hard for me just to visualize, the shot, because it being in a launch monitor, a sim world, it's difficult for me. But I think that was probably just a horrible chip right from the get go, and leave it short. Adjusting my target line now, 11 yards to the pin, up point six yards. Not a great chip. Roll it way past. I'm going to have a long putt here now. A long putt for, is this for bogey or for double bogey? Got a lot of speed left to right on this. 17 feet, pretty level ground, a little bit uphill maybe. Almost an 18-foot putt. A lot of speed. So yeah, I probably put that out like 7 or 8 clicks. Just still not enough. Hit it right through the concede circle. The 10 stimp was tough. I did find the putting to be really tough. I'm 5 feet 8 inches out, pretty level ground again. Left to right, probably got that out 3 clicks. Missed that putt. Kept it in the concede circle though, and walk away with a triple bogey. So we're moving on to hole 15. Par 4, 456 yards, down 5.2 yards. Got a wind left to right. I should adjust my target line over to the left side of the fairway using my 5 wood. Yeah, there, I'm adjusting my target line now to the left side. Just hoping my left to right will carry this into the fairway. Okay, strike. 200 some yards. I carried that, so got a little bit of wind assist there. But now I'm left with 247 out. So even if I was in the fairway, whatever these tees are, I would have to move up in tees, because this course would be way too long for my game. Probably use my 6 iron. I'm not sure there. My 6 or 5 iron. Got it out to the fairway, and now I'm left with 44 yards for my third shot. 1 yard up. Front of the greens, 18.2 yards. Hold up. I didn't mind that chip. I thought it was okay. It's just I got some run on it, but I didn't mind that chip. So 6.9 yards to the pin. It's downhill, zero point 0.1 of a yard. Uh, got a left to right. I'll probably adjust my target line, maybe 4 clicks out on this one. Maybe not that much, maybe 3. I don't even think I adjusted my target line there. I just made the putt. Got it into the concede circle, so walk away with a bogey there. We still got Oberg at -11, Bridgman -10, Young, Schaffel, and or -9. Rory's at -7. He's finished for the day. Brooks Capta, he's finished for the day, -5. Glad to see Brooks back. I always like Brooks. You know, didn't like seeing him go to the Live, so I'm glad he's back in the PGA. It's good to see him. I think he'll be great for the game. Thomas, oh, he's struggling. He's +3 today. You know, was really pulling for him coming off the injury. But Scheffler's at -4. He's finished. I don't know. I think Scheffler is. I know he's won already once this year, but he looks like he's been struggling, and I just got a feeling, he might be on a path right now of having some troubles and not being up to where he was in his game. So we'll see. I mean, but to me, just I know he's won once already this year, but he just seems like he's on the struggle train. He's not looking like himself. So we'll see. So hole 16, 35 yards out from the pin. Par 4. Terrible. Terrible. That would have been my lob wedge. Just terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. But definitely going to use my lob wedge again. 5.1 yards to the front of the green, 11.8 yards total. Oh, nice. I hit the pin on that. And I hit the pin and came back a little bit, but ended up in the concede circle. So gave me a bogey. Got pretty lucky there. So hole 17, 383 yards, down 4.9 yards. Got a pretty good wind left to right. Should adjust my target line to the left. Open that wind and just kind of, if I get my left to right flight, just kind of hoping that wind will just carry it a little bit, knock it down into the fairway. Hold that fairway. Oh, missed the fairway there, but I'm okay with that. That was a decent shot. So I got 165 yards in, 1.2 yards down, 165 yards. I'm probably going to use 6 iron. I don't know. Kind of pushed it, I guess. Kind of pushed it out to the left, but 20, almost 21 yards out, 1.3 yards up. Got to get it over this bunker. I'm going to use my lob wedge. Ooh, carry that too far, but that is what it is. Gonna have a long putt, 23 feet, downhill 2 inches. So I know this is gonna be a real tricky putt. I don't remember what happened, but it wouldn't surprise me if I hit this right through the concede circle. But 23 feet, I'm not seeing a whole much. I'm seeing like for the first half, left to right and then right to left. So I think I just hold it, try to go right at it, and I get a nice decent putt. Got it in the concede circle. So now I'm at 85. I'm coming up to number 18. I know if I par it, I got 90. I don't break it. I don't break 90. If I get a birdie, I break 90. So I want a birdie. So I'm going to get a little bit aggressive. I want to break 90. So I'll be using my 5 wood. I'll adjust my target line over to the left. Got a nice, I like this wind right to left, 5.5 miles an hour. It's a par 5. I want a birdie. I want to break 90. I get a pretty good strike. Pretty good strike with that. I carry that over 200, so got a pretty good strike with that. $237. I'm going to go with my 5 wood again. Try to knock it up there as close as I can for just a little wedge shot, because I want to go for I want a bird. Get an okay strike on that. Puts me within wedge, 63 yards. Yeah, so I'm going to be doing a future video on my Alfred and the Omni cart and the V2 Pro upgrade. Like I said, Alpha cart, awesome, fantastic cart. If you're looking at an electric cart, take a look at the Alfred, do your research on it, because that thing has been a workhorse for me for the last 3 years. I get a nice shot here, and I stick it into the concede circle, get my birdie, break 90. I'm happy. There's my replay. Hold up. I was like, all right, broke 90. Pretty happy about that. So that's the round for today. Got a par 72, and I shot an 89. So broke 90. Pretty happy about that. It's a tough course. Last week played Sunny Bay, and I think I shot 8 over par on that one. But Sapphire was definitely a tough course, but I enjoyed it. But too long, of course, for my game. If it was real, I would need to move up in tees, because whatever we were playing with, I don't know if they're the tips or whatever, but it was too long for my game. So anyways, so that's going to be it for today. I was using the Pix balls for my Square Golf launch monitor in measurement mode, because that's the ball that picks up the best. But yeah, so that's the video for today. If you could, I appreciate it if you could like, subscribe, comment, ask questions, and do my best to answer them. And until I can get the next video out, look for some future videos on my Alfred and my new rangefinder, the Omni cart and the V2 Pro. I still got the Costco driver. I haven't brought out yet because I don't want to swing it in my sim, but still going to do a video on that, and looking forward to using that. So that's it for today. Till next time, hit them straight. Have a great day.